Earthborne Trucks and Equipment.
Okay, the next item on the list is greasing. Grease gun, they've got a nice holder for it up here on the top of the engine. You can see those two silver clips, so it'll always be with the machine if you want to use it. But this machine requires grease about every 8 hours of operation. I usually like to grease it at the end of the day. The reason I do it at the end of the day is these fittings, these bushings, these pins are warmer. So when you go and you try to grease, the grease flows better and faster because it warms the grease right up and it gets the grease right where it needs to go. But as we look around on this machine, basically everywhere there is a pivot point, there's going to be a grease fitting. The book that we gave you shows you a couple diagrams of all the grease fittings. There are many grease fittings on this machine, so the first few times as you grease it, you want to go by the book so you don't miss something. But you can see right here is a grease zerk. You want to make sure that you clean these off first before you put your gun on it. But these machines, they take a good high performance grease. A good type 2 grease is about all you need. But I'll walk you around real quick and show you, some of the fittings and where they are. Of course, all the obvious points that move, there's fittings. You can see some of these fittings are inside the pins. Some of these fittings that are down here real low, a tool that you want to have is a screwdriver, so you can get in there and you can clean up the dirt, get your rag on the fitting, clean your fitting off, and then put your gun on it. But as you go through here, you've got grease zerks here, grease zerks here, and all the way around to the back. You have grease zerks on all of these pivot points here. This outrigger, you'll have to put the outrigger down to get most of the grease fittings. All the area in here, you want to make sure that you use the book, but you can see you've got grease fittings here, grease fittings here. Again, everywhere where it pivots and moves. To get the grease fittings here, you have to get the boom down. So right now, we've got it down some, but if you want to be able to get those fittings without using a ladder, basically just take the bucket, curl it the other way, bring it down lower, and then you can get, on all the grease fittings of the machine. This here, this slider is what the boom, the inner boom slides on the outer boom to get the boom in and out to give you more reach. You can see that there's a dark color here. This is actually a grease that's painted on and it's left to dry. It can be sprayed on and left to dry. This is a dry grease. You don't ever want to put wet grease on there, because you put wet grease on, that'll hold the dirt. The dirt will go up inside. All these wear pads that are in here, it'll start wearing the wear pads out and your boom will be sloppy.